Well, my opponent has started out saying that, it's not teachers that are the problem, it's tenure, which doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me because tenure is for teachers. And if they're saying that the problem is not being able to get rid of bad teachers, then the problem is the teachers. And to say that it's not about teachers, it's about tenure, doesn't make sense because tenure is for teachers. And they also said that said that it's already difficult to get tenure, which is not what I said. I said that there was an easy fix to the problem with tenure, and that is to create more of a pre-evaluation for teachers who are going to be given tenure. So it is true that, there are different laws in every state for how teachers get tenure and what the evaluation is. And, by simply extending the periods that a teacher has to teach before being granted tenure, and like my partner said, coming up with better evaluation systems for teachers, tenure can still be a very effective and great resource for teachers. My opponents brought up the point of last hired, first fired, saying that seniority is more important than being a good teacher. However, seniority is important in teaching because, teachers that have been there longer know how to do their job better, they know how to control a classroom, they have more experience, and they get paid more. Getting rid of tenure would make it easier for schools to fire more expensive teachers to hire less expensive teachers, without taking into consideration, number of years they've worked for the school and their effectiveness as a teacher. Also, my opponents didn't really address how tenure protects teachers from being fired for butting heads with their administrators. In a quote from Alan Singer, he says that while tenure protects less than satisfactory teachers by requiring that due process be followed before they can be removed, it also protects exceptionally good teachers from being undermined and removed by administrators anxious to cover their own rear ends and blustering politicians. Like my partner mentioned, job security is a huge point of tenure. Teaching is not a high-paying job. In fact, it says that on average, teachers get paid 15% less weekly than other professionals with similar educations. E.D. Payne from Forbes magazine says that if you take away job security with tenure and the ability to unionize and basically all the perks of teaching, you're left with a very difficult job with no job security, mediocre benefits, and relatively low pay. So tenure is really important in protecting teachers and drawing people into the field.